Not all oil primers are created equal. Did you know that tannins in wood are some of the hardest stains to block? Today I'm presenting my findings between Kilz Original and Zinsser Cover Stain. All this to show you which primer truly passed the test. Let's start with color and adhesion, which is more important than most people realize. Kilz Original spreads smoothly and self-levels. This helps to cover larger surfaces more evenly. This is due to its formulation. The resins in Kilz is designed to flow and fill tiny pores in drywall and patch surfaces, creating a relatively uniform layer. Zinsser Cover Stain, on the other hand, is thicker and more viscous. Its resin system is designed to aggressively bond with wood fibers and slick, glossy surfaces. From a scientific standpoint, this adhesion is critical. If a primer doesn't physically or chemically bond to a substrate, the top coat can't form a strong layer, and stains or peeling will occur over time. So the trade-off becomes clear. Kilz is easier to work with on broad, smooth surfaces, while Zinsser's formulation gives superior grip where adhesion is challenging. These adhesion properties set the stage for how well each primer handles tough stains. This next part really tests a primer's strength, and that is stain blocking. Water stains are one thing. That's mostly surface discoloration caused by moisture and minerals, and most oil-based primers handle them well. Tannins, on the other hand, are chemical compounds that are naturally found in wood that can migrate through a primer and discolor your top coat. They're oily, sticky, and stubborn, which makes them one of the hardest stains to control. In my testing, Kilz Original did a good job on lighter stains. This does include most watermarks, but tannins can sometimes begin to resurface under top coats. Zinsser's Cover Stain formulation, with its specific resin chemistry, constantly blocks both water and tannin stains. This is because its molecules bond more effectively to the wood fibers and creates a barrier that resists the natural migration of tannins. So in other words, Zinsser forms a stronger chemical shield, while Kilz can let the toughest stains sneak through. As a side note, if you want to see the tools that I use to get professional results, check out my Pondered and Picked section in the description. It takes you to Amazon, where you can purchase professional tools that we use on a day-to-day basis. Check it out. Now let's talk Drytime and Sandability. These are practical factors that affect both your workflow and your finish quality. Kilz Original, it dries faster. It's typically ready for a top coat in about an hour and a half to 2 hours. This is ideal for projects where speed matters. Zinsser Cover Stain takes longer, typically around 4 hours, but its surface sands smoother, and it also forms a more uniform base for high gloss paints. The science behind this is actually quite fascinating. For these products to dry, it actually involves the evaporation of solvents and the polymerization of the resin. The Kilz resin system allows for faster solvent release, but Zinsser's chemistry, it produces a denser, more interconnected polymer network. This network not only improves sandability, but also contributes to long-term adhesion and stain resistance. So what is the takeaway from these tests? For general coverage and quick projects, Kilz Original works really well. But if you're dealing with heavy stains or tannin-rich wood, Zinsser Cover Stain consistently performs better. Choosing the right primer up front is going to save you headaches down the line. But before you go, I just want to remind you that Pros Pondering Paint memberships start at just $2.99 a month. Get early access to videos, behind-the-scenes analytics, and I'll show you projects that I'm working on in my professional painting business. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.